and Jacksonville Jaguars, taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, I don't think too many folks around the NFL saw this one coming. This is a Jacksonville team that's had a lot of forgettable seasons, really since their arrival in the league. But now here they are making their first appearance on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They were close a few years ago, losing the AFC Championship game in New England. And early in their tenure, they got to an AFC Championship game. But you're right about the number of forgettable seasons. Here they are, one of 4 teams coming into this year. The Browns, the Texans, and the Lions, the other 3, that had never played in a Super Bowl. They've taken care of that now, and now they want to win this one.
Meanwhile, the L.A. Rams, they are back in the Super Bowl for the 3rd time in 5 years. And, of course, looking to be the first team to go back-to-back since the Patriots did it 2 decades ago.
Let me continue with that theme, partner. Run it back has become the phrase in vogue. You remember, Kansas City tried to run it back, didn't get it done. Tampa Bay tried the same, didn't get it done. Can these Rams pull it off?
The hype and the talk is over. We're set for the big one. Super Bowl 57. Away we go from Arizona. This taken in at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And bringing them out is a Pro Bowler back in the 2015 campaign. He's now approaching a decade in the league. Is Teddy Bridgewater.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Dancing to, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. 3rd and long for Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. It's fielded at the 45. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Etienne. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. On third down, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down. Etienne up the middle, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. First and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to Etienne. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now Lawrence. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Darian Kendrick just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. Lawrence picked off by his 2020 Clemson teammate, Darian Kendrick. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Here comes the Rams punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it will be first and 10 as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And he's got it to about the 40. Etienne once more. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? On play action, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. They're going on fourth down. Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Bridgewater on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. 1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 3-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. That'll be caught by Kupp. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 28. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater forced out to his left. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Jags grab it. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers to about the 35, 2nd down. This Super Bowl, of course, is a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. This will be 3rd and 5. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Full run show Fadakasi. Able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On third down, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And that will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. To throw again on second down, Bridgewater. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Bridgewater. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Bridgewater's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Bridgewater to throw it. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. To the air again with Bridgewater. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Bridgewater. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to be brought down. He needed to get to the 20, but he's a yard or 2 short. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation, right? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. Maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he felt he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. Jones has it. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll find Gabriel Davis. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Bridgewater. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Do it! Touchdown, L.A. Gabriel Davis, 61 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. to about the 40-yard line.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Toss left side for Etienne. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They go play action with Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Fournette. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Fournette again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. This is caught. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm it for a loss shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Going right back to Akers. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. So that penalty will back him up half the distance to the goal line. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Bridgewater. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just 1 more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle, and only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. The Rams on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time it's 3rd and 3. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. call it no gain there on the first down play. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Here's Bridgewater. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Completes it to Davis. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Bridgewater again. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater being chased out left. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 38-yard line. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Josh Allen, his 2nd sack of the night. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Bridgewater now. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The kick by Marr is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Lawrence. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. A 4th down pass interference call.
And everyone works hard on third down. That's usually the money down. Get off the field. It intensifies when it's a 4th down. You think
the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Bobby Brown never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Lawrence will throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence flushed out right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Lawrence picked off by his 2020 Clemson teammate Darian Kendrick. And the Rams are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead. 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again here with Akers. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run here with Akers. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. That is likely the final play of this game, and no better feeling, I would imagine, than taking a knee to wrap up the Super Bowl.
Culminates everything. The championship is theirs. And just think, the last play they had in practice before this game began was doing this. Practicing taking a knee and winning a Super Bowl.
And they get to do just that. The Rams have won the Super Bowl. And they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.